What if I told you that one of the richest, most influential innovators of our time wasn't born brilliant, wasn't born confident, and wasn't even believed in by the people around him? What if I told you he was a lonely kid, bullied at school, dismissed by adults, and doubted every step of the way? This isn't the story of a man who started with power. This is the story of someone who built himself from the ground up. This is the story of Elon Musk, and why his journey proves that extraordinary success is possible for anyone willing to chase a vision bigger than their fear. Elon Musk grew up in South Africa, quiet and introverted, often lost in books while other kids played outside. He didn't fit in, and he didn't have an easy childhood. But he did have one thing that no one could take from him: curiosity. At 12 years old, using nothing but determination and borrowed books, he taught himself to code and created his first video game. There was no special environment, no wealthy support system, just a young boy who believed knowledge could open doors. As he got older, Musk dreamed of a life beyond the limits of his hometown. He believed the United States was where big ideas came alive, so he made a bold decision. Leaving behind comfort and certainty, he traveled to Canada and eventually to the US, with barely enough money to survive. But he wasn't chasing luxury, he was chasing opportunity. He knew that if he wanted to build something world-changing, he had to go where innovation lived. In his early 20s, he founded his first company, Zip2, with his brother. The two of them were so broke they slept in the office and showered at a local gym. People laughed at their idea, investors shut the door in their faces. But they kept working day, night, and sometimes through the night again. Years later, Zip2 sold for hundreds of millions. And instead of relaxing, instead of enjoying his wealth, Musk did something almost no one would do. He risked everything again. He invested in a new company, PayPal. The competition was fierce, the technology was challenging, and the critics were constant. But Musk believed in innovation more than comfort. PayPal eventually became a worldwide success, and once again, Musk could have retired. But that wasn't who he was. He believed something powerful, that ordinary people can choose to be extraordinary. And he chose it every single time. His next goal, space. Elon Musk created SpaceX with a mission so unbelievable that even experts laughed at him. Rockets exploded, money disappeared, failure became a daily visitor. After 3 failed launches, he had just enough money for one final rocket. One last chance. If it failed, everything he built, everything would be gone. And then it launched perfectly. That single success changed space history and kept SpaceX alive. While this was happening, Musk was also building Tesla, another impossible dream. Almost everyone in the automotive world doubted him. Electric cars, the idea was mocked. The company nearly collapsed multiple times. Musk invested his own money, slept on the factory floor, and pushed through every crisis. Today, Tesla stands as a global leader not because it was easy, but because he refused to surrender. Elon Musk's story isn't about luck. It isn't about being a genius. It's about relentless belief, brutal hard work, and the courage to take risks most people run from. He started with no guarantees, faced more failures than successes, and still kept moving forward. His journey proves that greatness is not born, it is built through determination. So ask yourself, what dream are you willing to fight for? What risk are you willing to take? Your future won't be shaped by excuses or fear. It will be shaped by your decisions, your actions, and your refusal to quit. Just like Elon Musk, you can choose to be extraordinary the moment you decide to start.